Just had two questions. I recall when everything happened with Dwayne Ludwig and Dillashaw leaving the team, you were probably the most vocal one who said, everything's fine here. You know, we don't need those guys. We have a great team. We've got everything going very well. And you made a point to kind of give props to the young coaches who were former fighters like Justin and Chris and Danny. And I'm wondering if you felt a responsibility not only for yourself and for Uriah and for Maddox, but you know, this kind of validates them as a coaching staff as well, as great as you fought, if you feel like you did something big for them as well.
It wasn't me that did something big for them, it's what they did for me, you know, every day. Keeping on me, keeping me motivated, keeping me getting better each day. And I've stayed busy, so I had 4 fight camps, so I'm getting better each fight camp, and I'm a direct product of them. You know, this year's been an amazing year. We set out to be a world champion. You know, I said in I wrote a piece of paper that I'd make it to the UFC before 2015, and the next line I wrote that I'd be a world champion by 2017. I'm one day early of my prediction, and I'm so thankful for Justin Buckles, Danny Castillo, Chris Holdsworth, Uriah Faber, my uncle Robert Meese, who's been holding flip-flops as pads since I was a kid. And, you know, it's amazing. You know, we all came together and have a strong team. I wouldn't be here without them.
And Dominick said that he's totally fine if Dillashaw fights you next. He would not stand in the way. And I think a lot of people would agree that Dillashaw would be next after Dominick. Do you have an issue with fighting Dillashaw?
I'm the baddest dude in the world, so bring them all. You know, bring them all. I just beat the best in the world. So I already knew what I did to Dillashaw. And I was 1-0. I was green. I was getting my ears wet. I was just a fighter at heart. You know, now I've compiled my skills with my coaches. I've been the Uncrowned champion, even when Dillashaw was on the team, you know, and now I got this. So anybody in my division can try to take it from me.
And one last quick one. I know this pales in comparison to being a champion, but, I mean, you can very much make the case that you're the fighter of the year. 4-0, you beat the greatest of all time at bantamweight. A, does that mean anything to you? And B, do you think that you were the best fighter in 2016?
I mean, I went from unranked to world champion, and the same calendar year. I think that has to do something. I beat one of the best guys that's been the pound for pound for so many years. So I think I should deserve fighter of the year. But like I said, when I set out to be a fighter, I just didn't want to be a UFC fighter or just an average fighter. I want to be the best, the greatest at my abilities I could be, and that's what I set out to do. And fight after fight, I want to build my legacy, and here it is. Now I got to protect it. This is a chapter of my life that's closed. I got the fight. Now we're on to the next chapter. It's defending the title until the wheels fall off, or until I get too old and can retire.
Thanks. Congrats.